This is Nerm here. I'm without the foam brewer, sadly. And there's a big smudge on my screen on my camera. And I was ill prepared for this. So let's do one of these. Look at my thumb. Oh, that sucks. There's a piece of hair stuck in my phone case right over the camera lens. There it is. You can see it. It's right here. It's this fuzzy fuzzball. Okay, let's see if we can get that off. I need tweezers. What's up, Mustachio Pistachio? How you doing tonight, buddy? I gotta get this stupid smudge off of my camera. Smudge off camera. So yeah, we're gonna paint a Stryfe for Out of Darts tonight. This is a project that I promised Out of Darts a long time ago. And okay. Wow, it's focused on it now. That's amazing. Oh, you've been in a car for 16 hours. It sucks. I don't like being in a car for 16 minutes, let alone 16 hours. Oh, man. What an inconvenient place for a hair to be stuck. Here at NoBACoN, we're professionals. Okay. Option B. This is gonna suck, guys. So I gotta take the phone case off. Give me a second here. I gotta get the phone case off without cracking the phone case. There we go. The hair is gone. The screen is clearish. There's still ookie gookies on the screen. Yes, be gone, hair. Okay. A little more cleaning. There we go. Hey! That only took 3 minutes to get everything ironed out. So, my paint has now cooled down. So I need to go heat it up again, because you should always work with hot paint. Because if you work with hot paint, you're going to get a much better result. So today I'm using a Montana cans, gold cans. This is the Shock White. This is the whitest white you can get from Montana. And I got a little, let's turn the camera around right here. I got some hot water. Ooh, it's hot! The water's hot. So I'm going to put the paint in there. I'm going to heat it up a little bit. Now I'm going to take it out, shake it up, stir it around, put it back in. The water is hot. Alright, that brought my paint back up to temperature. Now that I got a good temperature on my paint, it's probably in the 80s. Same as leaving your can out in the sun on a nice warm day. So, painting, but the weather's been really bad in Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's what Clowney said. Clowney said it's like paint it and then run inside with it and then hide it and then paint it and then run inside with it, hide it, heat it. Good. Okay. Here, let's what's up, Zachary? How are you doing tonight? I'm gonna flip the camera around, guys, so we can get let me clean the other camera too. The benefits of having your phone in your pocket is you get fingerprints all over everything. Okay, so flipping the camera around. Here's Out of Darts Stryfe. Oh, you got bubbles. Okay, so to to make sure you don't get bubbles in your paint, don't go on too thick. But I've been learning a lot about paint lately. If you want a really good clear coat, or a really good, hey, it is daytime here, Neon Dragon. It's almost nighttime. But so if you want a really good paint, I gotta watch what I'm doing and not watch the screen. So if I go a little crooked, sorry about that. So I'm gonna just go thin coats. I'm not trying to get the whole blaster covered on the first go. However, I am really bad about tack rails and leaving areas in tack rails exposed. Sorry guys if I don't read off comments while I'm shooting, because I need to concentrate on making sure the product is good. So this was a real mishap. I hydro dipped one side already, and I actually hydro dipped this side, and when I hydro dipped it, the hydro dip came out terrible, like, oh my god, terrible. So I had to go through, sand everything down. My lovely girlfriend told me that we should use 91% alcohol, which actually worked really well without damaging the shell. There was some shell damage, unfortunately, from a chemical called xylene that I tried stripping it with. But I was able to clean up most of the damage, and now we've got a nice looking Stryfe. The hydro dip I'm using is, I will show you as soon as I'm done painting this half. And we will go okay, and I think that is going to be it for our first coat. Let me get the other half of the shell. Okay, so the hydro dip I'm using is the Blue Skulls and Flames. Now, I'm not completely pleased with this. It's pretty good. There is some, let's see if I can get focus on this. Yes, I will be doing more Vortex mods here in the future. Let's see. And okay, so we're going to focus up as I move in. Hopefully I can get this to refocus. It's not wanting to. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you see the cracking in the hydro dip right there. There's some spots. There's some schmutz spiderweb stuff stuck to it. I do believe there is a green flame film. If not, the next thing I've been looking into is printing my own hydro dip films. I did find an inkjet variety. Oh, thanks, Zachary. Dude, it's Nerf is one of the funnest hobbies out there, and you know, I enjoy the building. I enjoy the I don't enjoy the bubbles in the handle. See all the white spots? Those were all bubbles. So no, say no to bubbles. And all right, but you can see there's a lot of imperfections in this dip. And after talking to the guys at hydro dipping in Singapore, they told me that you can actually hydro dip onto a surface that is completely dry. So what we're going to do is we're going to completely dry this thing, and we're going to refocus. Okay, so we're going to completely dry this thing. It's pretty warm out in Cali right now. It's about 76, 77 degrees. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed dry the process along. So here we go. Got my handy dandy speed dryer. This is a Pathfinder. The laser sight works for me. Huh, I'm not familiar with a Pathfinder. I would like to see a picture of that. Sorry, so it's a little noisy with my handy dandy speed dryer. But I'm just going to go ahead and dry this up a little bit. And the secret to that is I got it on high, I got it on hot. I'm just going to keep moving because I don't want to bubble or warp or crack the paint. Ah, night finder. Okay, yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Because like a pathfinder. Yeah, you are going to need a deep tub to do a long shot. My tub is not very deep, as you can see. My tub is shallow for doing, I do a lot of stripes. I do have a deeper tub for doing motorcycle parts in. I know, we're watching paint dry. All good, Zachary. I'm glad that somebody knew what you meant and was able to translate. So that's just a quick little drying technique. It's not dry to the touch yet. I can't just blop and put a handprint on it. Oh no, the laser pointer still works. You should take the batteries out, at least change them. Hopefully you didn't store it with batteries in it. I've thrifted a lot of night finders, and in thrifting a lot of night finders, I have found a lot with batteries in them. I hate battery acid. It's a mess. Okay. Let me see if I can get my comments up. Alright. Alright, comments are up now. And hopefully not disappearing. That's fantastic. Okay. So, and the comments disappear again. Alright, I gotta figure out how to do that. Okay. Let's get some more white on there. Okay, so as you can see, Montana cans normally don't do this. My nozzle's a little bit dirty, but you see the white speckling in there, and you see how things got rough right there. So this Stryfe hopefully is going to have a lot of the imperfections hidden by the hydro dip, because oh my god, there's a lot of imperfections. And refocus. There we go. Okay. Yeah, boy, I know the feeling on that one, Zachary. I work 3 jobs and I'm still strapped for cash. It is not cheap to live these days. I haven't bought any blasters in a while, nor do I plan on buying really anything of the new line. How about you guys? Are you excited for the new line of stuff this year? Are you, what's the blaster that you are most looking forward to? Now, Montana cans are awesome because Montana cans have a self-leveling property to them, so you don't get bubbles and blisters. And let's see, we're going a little bit thicker on this coat, but not much. I just want to make sure that the inside of the tack rail there. Okay. Yeah, no, the chrono barrel thing is going to be great. I'm excited about Vortex. The only problem is they haven't. I would like to see them bring out some sort of Vortex that is full auto like a Stryfe, or semi-auto like a Stryfe. Stryfe size, semi-auto. Yeah, Paragon is super fun. I love the Paragon. Paragon, tomato. The infamous See, I'm not even really familiar with the names of the stuff this year. I haven't been paying that much attention because all I can do is work. Actually, you know what? That is a great question. I don't see them as stealing it. I just see them as thinking that it was so great that they wanted to use it on the entire line. And you know what? That's fantastic. I'm glad that I'm going to have blasters made from Nerf that can match the color of my Strike'Tron. So I'm not too upset about it. It would be cool if, Nerf cut me a huge check for, royalties for this color scheme because they liked it so much. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know which one you're talking about. The self-loader. No, that thing looks awesome. I should demand a cut of the profits. I should just be like, hey, you guys, you use my color scheme, so why don't you pay me some money? Demand it. I demand it. Demanded by the gods. Flip the camera around, burp. Focus on my ugly face. Alright, so as you can see, the beard has come back. Thanks, Neon Dragon, for signing my petition to get me money from that Nerf money. I do like that Nerf money. Okay, guys, so next step of the way, we need to get our hydro dip film. I need to clean off a spot on the table, and we're going to do something a little different that I saw done by Dip Graphics. If you haven't checked out Dip Graphics channel, I would put a link in the description box below, but I don't know how to add a link from a live video. But Dip Graphics are located in Singapore, and yeah, they are fantastic. You know what you got to do with that night finder? You got to take it and you got to mod it. You got to put a beefy spring in it. Clean up the table. Nerm. Super duper messy. I got stuff everywhere. Yeah, so now I'm a painter, a professional painter, which is great. I do enjoy my new job. Lots of stuff to do. Let's see. I think I need to get a thermometer. I need to do a water test, see where our water's at. Need to clean up my table. Make the best damn night finder the world has ever seen. Make all night finder owners proud. Okay, so I got my paper towels, I got my tapes. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Okay, so got my tapes, got my vortex activator, got some paper towels, got my hydro dip bin. Got my girl's bird cage for her Stryfe, which I'm going to move out the way so it doesn't get damaged. Alright, now I need to find a little broom. Need to get my little broom, which I put somewhere stupidly, and now I don't know where it's at. I'm so bad about this. I misplace things all the time. Yeah, I got quite a few yellow night finders. I think on our Etsy store, I'll be selling some night finders, modded ones. So if you guys are interested, they'll be $25 or $24.99. The low price of $24.99. Oh, pardon me, not night finders, fire strikes. My bad. So yeah, I'll be posting some fire strikes up for sale very soon. They are hitting in the 105 to 115 range with the using the Hillman 49 spring. Because around here, I don't use the K26, I use Hillman 49. Zachary, I tell you what, buddy, you mod that night finder, and if it doesn't work and you break it, I will send you another night finder, because you should never be afraid of modding something, ever. Don't be afraid to mod. Okay, so I got my table cleared off. I need my dip film. I need some tape. Yeah, for serious, dude. You gotta mod. Like, everything should be modded. I've messed up a lot of blasters in modding over the years, but I've also had some really great stuff. Hey, you guys want to see a teaser of something? There it was. Teaser of something. Oh boy, I got the dip film, but I didn't get the scissors. What are you going to college for, Zachary? What? Oh man, I know you couldn't even see it. That's the best part. It's a big, big secret. It's Nerm's secrety blaster. I'll be teasing it over the year. It's coming out on Halloween, so the video for that will drop on Halloween, and it will be amazing. Okay, so I got my hydro dip film. I need my thermometer, which I haven't seen my thermometer in a while. Thermometer. Oh, that stinks. So Boba Lolo came to visit me 2 weeks ago, and we had some lovely arugula. Dude, journalism's a good field to go into. You know, there's a lot of spots open for jobs, and that's what it comes down to. You know, if journalism is your passion, painting, drawing, dude, all I can do is say you have to, you know, work with your passion every day. Make things every day. If you're making things every day, you're, you know, every project that I work on is better than the last project. So, therefore, I am getting better every day. I know we need to do more reviews. The only problem is this year we are so strapped for cash that it's not going to be possible to buy all the blasters that we need to buy to do reviews on. Oh, man, where did I put that thermometer? Like, I'm going nuts looking for it. I have this feeling that my phone battery is going to die before I can get to actual dipping. So we'll just we'll hang tough, keep going until the phone battery dies.
I mean, probably still alive. Just really injured. Yeah.
Hold on one second. Hey, have you guys seen my thermometer?
Thermometer?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Nobody? No, I moved it from the barbecues and now I can't find it. Haha, guys, I'm an idiot. I've lost my thermometer. And I'm sorry, I'm not picking my nose. My nose just itches like crazy right now for some reason. It's allergy season. 'Tis the season for the sneezing. in Napa County. All right, there it is. I found my thermometer. Great. Found it. It's not where it belongs. All right. Hey, new viewer, what's up? Looks like we're up to 5 viewers now. So we're going to see what our water temperature is like. And I'll flip the camera around for this so you can see. You want your water temperature at 82, 83 degrees. And we are sitting at a solid 78. So, actually, 76. Need to warm up the water. Okay. So, you know, if I had a fancy hydro dip tank and everything, it would just be like, warm up the water, turn it up. Yeah, well, the whole problem is great writing. A lot of the writers I read, what's up, Roadkill Films? A lot of the writers I read are way less than PG, but that's interesting reads. I've read stuff that is, you know, G-rated, just, you know, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but there's good stuff out there. But I think it's easier to relate to a real world situation if it is not G-rated. I don't know, you know, it's tough being a YouTuber. The Phone Brewer and I have gone back and forth about what our channel should be, what we want it to be, what we want out of our channel, and it is easier to take an adult direction. It's harder to maintain kid friendly, but it's, you know, we do this for us. At the end of the day, you know, what makes us happy. I don't want to sound, that sounds very self-centered and selfish, that we do this for us, but yeah, we do. I mean, you know, it's fun for us, and you know, yeah, I can see how a high school principal would totally get mad about that. So, all right, so we got our dip film laid out. There's the dip film. So I am going to do something a little different today. Something I haven't really done. See, that's awesome. That means you're on the right track to writing. So keep up the good work. Write every day. You know, I paint every day. I draw every day. And let's go ahead. I'm going to get my lovely assistant to grab the camera so I can start working with both hands. No, I'm not going to End War because I'm too poor to go to End War. The only way I would be able to go is if somebody was able to afford the trip for me for the entire time. So yeah, this is the arugula from Bobololo. It stinks so bad. It's been here 2 weeks on the table. It's so gross. Ugh. Okay, so hold on 1 second. Shelly Bean, would you mind running the camera now? All right. Hold on. What's comments? Show comments. Show. None. Hide all chat. Just kidding. Show. Why can't I get it to show the last comments? There we go. Alright. Actually, the way I found out you guys was a video out of darts. Oh, yeah, he did a great job on that video. So I'm going to hand off my camera And all you gotta do is tap on the screen to
Focus.
yeah. Hello, now I'm hands-free. So, my lovely assistant is running the camera for me, and let's see if we can do some hydro dipping. So first thing we need to do is get some hot water. So, because we gotta heat this up a little bit. So I got my handy dandy bucket. Follow me. Put the camera down. Put it down. That's the button.
Okay.
Okay. So, actually, I have a bucket of hot water right here that probably isn't hot enough at this point. So I'm going to dump out that bucket. That's my paint heating bucket. I'll remake some slots. Quick 1 sec. Oh, that water is hot. So the water's coming out at probably about 140 degrees. I need to raise the temperature 4 degrees at least. I do believe that'll be enough to do what we need to do. Alright. Follow me, good people.
Zachary says cool, and a bunch of other words.
Okay. The water is foamy because there's already chemicals in there because I've already dipped in here. This is my good meat thermometer from the kitchen. I do not suggest you use your parents' good meat thermometer from the kitchen. What I'm going to have to do is buy me another thermometer for the kitchen because I've used this one for chemicals now. How is it actually colder? Okay, I'm going to go in with the rest of my hot water. Okay. Got my hot water in there. That's actually raised our water level a little bit. Moved some stuff around, so I'm going to have to skim the surface to clean up the surface again. And we're at 82 degrees, right where we need to be. Okay, so I got my dip film laid out, and the dip film is going to basically stick to your fingers if your fingers are moist. So make sure your hands are good and dry. I'm going to do something a little different today on this one that I haven't done. I'm going to actually tape off the sides. Okay, so I got my hydro dip film. Put this away so it doesn't draw moisture. Now, the dip film is the glue side up right now, which is the side you want up. Sorry guys, I can't answer questions and stuff. I will try to run back through after I'm done dipping to answer all your burning questions about hydro dipping, hydrographics, and the likes of. So I'm going to take this tape and I'm going to set it down sticky side up. I'm just going to slide it under the edge of the film. Just press the film onto the tape and hold the tape over. And I got a little boo-boo right here. That's something I didn't want in there, but I'll have to live with it. It shouldn't affect the actual dip itself. So, I think with doing this, you don't need to be as concentrated on building tape dams in your water. Which, got a mosquito bothering me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know this seems like a lot of prep work, but it's totally going to be worth it. And I'm hoping this is going to be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2 more to go. The definite plus to doing it this way that I can see is you get rigidity in the print, which rigidity in the print will definitely help when it comes to getting this thing to go on the right way. Okay, I'm going to really concentrate on getting this super tight on this side. Okay. And the last and final side. Witness my hydro dip film in its final form. Without, dude, the mosquitoes are so bad tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They're everywhere.
They're loving my back right now.
I'm sorry. You want to go get a jacket?
Nope. Thank you, though.
Tape out right here. I actually ripped this tape a little bit short, but I think it can make it work. I'm a big fan of not wasting materials and resources. Dead mosquito. Ah! Ah! Okay, and then we'll concentrate on making that really tight too. Okay,
I sure dip a mosquito. Nice.
I should. Okay, so now my film is actually much more rigid, and we're going to water is the right temperature. Our film is ready to go. Go ahead and come over here. We're going to add one more little quick coat.
Mosquitoes are very common in this area. Anywhere where there's stagnant water. Okay. The alarm went off.
What?
The alarm went off.
Oh, okay.
We are North Bay.
Okay, so I got my semi-tacked off Stryfe. It looks pretty beautiful for how bad it looked this morning. Stryfe over here. I got my hydro dip film. And I need to clean my water tank real quick here. Because I got a bunch of stuff that floated to the surface when I added the hot water. Just trying to create a little dredge action. Getting the old hydro dip films off the water. Okay. Moment of truth, guys. I may cuss a lot. It depends on how good this goes. So, sweetheart, do me a favor. Look in the corner on the counter, the time counter. Right here.
Yeah.
Time counter.
Okay.
And when it hits 15 seconds, tell me to drop this.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be a challenge. Hydro dipping on a moving platform.
It's at 35.
Hats off.
Almost to a minute. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm going to try and avoid all the bubbles.
10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go, guys. Hydro dipping time. And I forgot to glove up. And that's a pretty clean hydro dip. Now, let's see if it falls apart. This is where it gets really angering because it'll start to fall apart and do a bunch of weird stuff. So they're supposed to rinse it right afterwards. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to try drying it first and then rinsing the goo off. So I'm going to move over here to my other table. Drop that down. Now I've got a hole right here in the pattern, but I think I can just work around it. I can paint that in hand painted because there's an air bubble that happened right there. I don't like the bubbles that are happening in here. Let me go rinse my hands. Hide. Love you. Thank you. All right. Okay. So yeah, there's some fall off. Bubbles are creating right now as we're speaking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and dry this, flash dry it, and see if I can get it to not bubble up. So, well, that's drying. What do you guys want to talk about? Pete, Fuzzy Pete, Pete, Fuzzy Pete, he's Pete, and he's fuzzy and he's Pete. Mugagat. What's up, dude? Glad all 5 of you are here. This could be a great triumph. Actually, I don't know, because I'm sending this out to Darts pretty much as a shell for him to do whatever he wants to. So, I know that we talked about it, and he's definitely using revamps because I didn't want to have to cut the shell, and the revamps are so good. Let's talk about revamps for a second. The revamps are so good that shell cutting just seems completely unnecessary. I built the Stryfe, the Red Beauty. The Red Beauty operates at 145 feet per second, which is fantastic. Bye, Neon Dragon. So, dude, Zachary, it's good to be chatty, dude. It's good. Well, okay, so to a point. The 3S, no. Revamps are set up for 2S only. But on 2S, in my Stryfe, I'm getting 145 feet per second. With the Hooligan flywheels and cage. So yeah, the revamps, totally worth the price. Insanely good motors. I highly recommend them. They're actually torquier and better than a 3S blaster, which is good. It's a little bit cheaper. Let's see. Guys, I don't know if I like this dip. We got a lot of problems going on here. I'm gonna have to switch to nighttime nerd mode. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of off-gassing happening. Yes, dragons are awesome. Okay. Switching it up here to nighttime nerd mode. Got my trusty head lump that I modified. Okay, guys. So I'm going to show you what is bad that's happening right now. I do believe this is a process called off-gassing. So off-gassing is what happens when the chemicals in the spray paint create bubbles. And I think I'm going to have to strip this and do it again because I don't think the paint was fully off-gassed. So what's happening is bubbles are appearing. Let me do this without blinding y'all. Okay. Switch to the Stryfe. I probably am going to have to redip. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to redip in a big way. Because you can see all the off-gassing bubbles that have happened. So, later, Mugagat, I can't pronounce it right, but I'll get it one day, I swear to God. So, off-gassing is happening all over this place, and it looks terrible. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chemically strip this really fast before it dries, and I'm going to have to redip it. So, Mugagat. Got it. Yeah, Mugagat. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. So, because we don't want this to dry on here, we want this to come right off. Oh, it's Ben Larson. Okay. I know that guy. No, this headlamp, totally my favorite buy of 2017. Say goodbye. There are some really beautiful parts of this and some really ugly parts. And this is what happens when just you're hydro dipping. Honestly, hydro dipping is a very weird science. It's very particular, and it sometimes messes up. So actually, you know what we're going to do? Instead of chemically stripping this, because we got little bubbles, what we're going to do is we're going to wet sand it right now. Because it's already wet. This is going to look so hideous. But hopefully what I can do by wet sanding it is get all those little bubbles and imperfections out. And after I get all the little bubbles and imperfections out, I can go ahead and just reapply paint and redip it again. So, let's extinguish my cigarette and don't smoke because it's bad for you, and I need to stop it. Even though that actually, using this method with the building the dip right onto the tape worked pretty well. I do have to build tape dams still. I've learned that. So if I build tape dams, it'll keep it from floating around all over the surface of the water, which should make life easier. I'm going to cut this off in about 6 minutes, guys, because we've been together for an hour now. It's taken a while, and I'm going to need 2 hands to sand this. It's really a shame because some of this came out so nice. I mean, if you look at the skull transfer right there, Zach, I'm not a big anime fan. I know old anime, but as far as new anime, I am out of the loop. So there's some really nice parts there, and you know, it's just a bummer that this happens. Even the handle looks really good down in here. That the blue flames really pop. But so I'm gonna get to sanding, guys, see if I can clean up this mess. But love you all. Hold on, let me sign off here. Boom. So there you have it, guys. Hydro dipping is not easy. It is very much a science and an art. So unfortunately I have to go back to the drawing board and do this again. So in the meantime, buenas noches, Nerf herders. Have fun. fun out there. Stay safe.